potentially 1,000 cuts. Generally not a fan of 1,000 cuts. This is not the worst 1,000 cuts I've ever seen. Certainly not the best, though. What I'm not gonna do is take a second copy. No, that's ridiculous, right? Or how about a nightmare, letting us create 3 copies of a card in our hand? 10,000 cuts! So many cuts you'll say, dang. Seeds with that Slay the Spire mod to find ourselves a coffee dripper seed. So, as ever, looking for a path through the act that looks both reasonably profitable and reasonably safe. Ooh. And I really like... Instead of going to an early shop, which is not the worst thing ever, I like going fire before our first elite here, and from here we have lots of upgrades and 1 more elite, or not many upgrades and 2 more elites, depending on how we're feeling. There's no way... well, not no way. There is a way to avoid that first elite, but it is a stinky one. Early shop lets us buy a potion to make that first elite pretty reasonable, too. Could try this way, but that is... Scary Town. Oh, thank you. Fire elite fire here. 3 fires, 2 elites, but I can get 4 fires, 2 elites this way. Go here. Take 3? Yeah, take 3. Better than taking 12 to Jaworm on turn 1. Okay, show me a damage card. Multiple choices for damage card. Hard to say no to an early dagger spray. I'm always a fan of that. Hits multiple times, it hits all enemies, both things that are really important. I think the dagger throw is almost acceptable here. It's a bit better against Hexaghost than the dagger spray is, letting us draw and discard 1, which would cycle through burns, and it does become the opening point to a whole bunch of different silent synergies, letting us do something like take a hovering kite or a sneaky strike. But I think getting that first damage card into the deck is way too important here. Okay, Twisted Funnel would have been not bad here. Shame we can't afford the Oddly Smooth Stone. None of these potions are hugely impactful, which makes me want to spend my money on something else here. Could take a Sucker Punch to improve both our damage output and our defensive ability. Well, I can't buy a card remove if I do that. Could buy Sucker Punch Dex Potion? Seems a little bit like a weak use of our money, but it does eliminate pretty much all the possibilities where we die in the next few floors. In general, we're not going to get any events this act, just combats. Unless I go to this event. Alright, let's take... I'll take Sucker Punch Dex Pot. Just essentially maximally investing my money now to ensure that our act is nice and consistent. Do I feel the need to put a Riddle with Holes in this deck? It's a bunch of front-loaded damage. I might see better use for Expertise, drawing until we have 6 cards in hand. Or a Calculator Gamble, which is just fine too. But on 4-base energy, I like the Expertise quite a bit, actually. Slightly concerned that with if we don't take Riddle with Holes, we have a bad time against, say, a Gremlin Knob, though. We do get 2 more card rewards. I'm gonna go with this card draw. It's a bit of an unusual choice this early on. But I think it has a lot of power here. Kind of an unusual cultist fight. Smooth, though. Now have 2 potions. I think that's adding too many skills to the deck. Feels like this should be a skip. A little bit more concerned now. Even Cloak and Dagger is like a downgrade to our damage. Maybe outmaneuver with an energy with a Swift Potion? I don't think so, though. This is a good fight to have gotten, at least. Or is it? All 3. Lock. Boss Swap cannot give you Ring of the Snake, no. Nor any of the other... oh boy. Upgraded... things. Okay, we're just like throwing damage around kind of randomly, trying to kill the one we think we're going to be able to kill next, but the answer is we can't kill either of them. Never have been able to. But we're still full blocking, so... hooray? Hooray. Okay, glad we did not find a potion. Definitely want to take a damage card here. I'm cool with either Choke or Quick Slash. Choke has the higher base damage and adds additional damage per card you play, whereas Quick Slash simply draws another card. If I consider a boss replacement relic ladder where I take it from the Act 1 boss, I'm considering a boss replacement ladder where I just cheat it and get it from Niao, so that we get to start with it on floor 1. It'll be easier than a regular ladder, probably, but I really want to do that. Use a wireless mouse and keyboard? Yes! I've got a lap board from Corsair that has a wireless keyboard that clips into it, and it creates this big flat surface on which to use mouse and keyboard. But that's the setup. Take a Choke here. And we're going to upgrade our Dagger Spray. Sucker Punch, not a bad upgrade here either. Okay, this is a good fight. We will definitely Dex Potion here. Just happy that we didn't get Gremlin Knob, basically. Draw 2 so I know what I'm drawing. Perfect. Wow. Okay. Interesting draw order. Not a bad one, though. Oh, very good, actually, with this Choke we draw. Probably cannot kill next turn, although we might be able to with Dagger Spray. Dagger Spray, Strike, Strike. So if I go Strike, Strike, Expertise, I'll draw 4. Then I can guarantee the kill with the potion. Yeah. Nice. And we get a meal ticket, which is very, very good, healing us 15 health when we enter a store. As well as potentially 1,000 cuts. Generally not a fan of 1,000 cuts. This is not the worst 1,000 cuts I've ever seen. Certainly not the best, though. An early 1,000 cuts can, with some energy investment, turn into a significant damage source. And we do need a way to kill Hexaghost, don't forget. This boss looms at the end of the act, and we're gonna need more than just upgraded dagger spray to kill them. This would be a step in that direction. That said, I think I like a piercing whale here. For a bunch of reasons. What are my upgrades gonna be? Sucker Punch, Expertise. 4 energy does help this 1000 Cuts get in play, for sure. Would encourage us to take, like, Shiv cards and such. Theoretically pairs well with Choke. Theoretically pairs well with Expertise. Let's give it a try. Okay, that's not going to stop me from taking... Well, actually... Is it? Am I going to let it stop me from taking Deadly Poison? That would be foolish. But then, like, take the Prepared? Okay. And then we'll get some upgrades here. Oh, okay. Ice Cream is gonna actually make this kind of work pretty well. Expertise definitely just got a lot better. Energy now conserved between turns, although I almost wish we'd taken an outmaneuver now. It's imperative that we upgrade 1000 Cuts. Flawless. Got him. Hey, and here's some multi cards. Blade Dance is 4 cards in 1, adding 3 shivs to our hands. And that is perfect with Choke and 1000 Cuts. We're headed in the right direction now. We're headed in the right direction now, Chad. Glad I didn't take that Deadly Poison, or that Piercing Whale, as weird as it sounds to say that to me. We're fighting an elite, so let's upgrade one of our weakened cards. Yeah. Oh, yes. Turn 1000 Cuts. You'd love to see it. I can go fairly block heavy on this turn. Or I can draw. Let's 5th potion here. It didn't work out as I wanted it to. Survivor for some hit points. And I should really do some math here. So, let's assume we don't draw the Choke. Then we get the worst possible hand of Defend, Neutralize, Strike, Strike, Sucker Punch. That would be... Well, we could play all of them, so we can do 10, 16, 23, 33 damage. We need to put the knob below 33 to guarantee a kill next turn. I think that means we end up playing Blade Dance and Defend here. Yeah. Take 9, and kill. Don't have to use our potion. Ink Bottle is actually pretty hype here. Whenever we play 10 cards, draw 1 card. So we're further encouraged to spam cards. And I think that makes me like a Deflect quite a bit. Just a 0-cost card to proc 1000 Cuts, to proc Choke, to help towards Ink Bottle, and to not cost energy with Ice Cream. hurt next turn. Okay, that's unfortunate, but could have been worse. I don't mind losing health before Hexaghost anyway. Blade Dance number 2? Yeah, we should take one more. We don't want too many of these, but we definitely want another one. And I think it's time to upgrade our expertise to draw one more. A lot of the times we're just going to be banking stuff with ice cream here. Like right now. Lose a few hit points. Lose a few more hit points. Maybe? Got an ink bottle here. God. Why? But why, though? We're still good. Okay, that's going to be a great turn next turn. Let's make sure I don't Trader Bottle myself. Choke is here on the perfect time, too. So, whenever we play a card this turn, Hexaghost loses 3+2 HP. I'll just go ahead and draw actually 7 cards. Whee. GG. That worked out pretty well. What I'm not going to do is take a second copy of 1,000 Cuts. I don't think. Am I? No, that's ridiculous, right? I really would have preferred an after image here. Corpse Explosion definitely makes it a little bit... Maybe we do want 2,000 Cuts. Feels wrong. This is definitely not going to work against Heart as it is. I need some help. Can anyone even count to 2,000? Could take the Envenom instead. Technically better against Heart, but not really. No, let's alright. I'm in, actually. 2,000 Cuts with Snecko Eye. I mean, the alternatives are Ectoplasm with Meal Ticket or Sozu. Yeah, I'll take a Snecko Eye. This could get really sketchy really quickly. Just gonna put that out there. I am not sure this is a good idea. Deck really wants a bullet time now. Feels like. Don't think we should go to the Burning Elite, but I do think we should start fighting elites. Oh, so far so good, Snecko Eye. It's turn 1 though. Take any of these. We're looking for high cost cards now. 2 and 3 cost stuff. Snecko Skull would have made the Envenom pretty good. I think we just take some more energy here in the form of Happy Flower and a card removal. Prepared is pretty bad now. Possibly even worse than Strikes and Defends. Medical Kit could let us play status cards, and that's not bad. Finisher with the double Blade Dance is kind of interesting, with Snecko Eye especially. We're less likely to dead draw it. I don't think it's worth paying 80 gold for. Do want Happy Flower, do want a card. It's going to be either Strike or Prepared. Let's remove one Strike. Oh, Bites? Maybe Bites are a thing. Okay. Let's look for Bites then. Second to choke. Leg sweep. Yeah. Yeah. Leg sweep definitely helps us fix our block problems, which are numerous. I have 8 energy. Oh, that's right, we have ice cream. Amazing. Coda Pox, thank you so much for the 8 months. At tier 1 sub. Almost concentrate ice cream, but with Snecko Eye, I don't think it's going to be good. That damage. Yo, this deck is pretty sweet. I think I would take an upgraded Blur, but I won't take an unupgraded one. Same for the Dagger Spray. We're gonna get our other 1,000 cuts upgraded. Did I try Arcanium Rise of a Khan? Yeah, I did. We had a sponsored stream of that last week, and I'm hoping to be invited back to do another such stream in the near future. But I think Arcanium has a lot of promise. After my stream last week, I fired off a email to Josh Dev. We talked a little bit about what the game needs and what's being planned for it, and I've got quite high hopes that Arcanium is going to be a really well polished game when it's done. A little bit of an ouchie here. I don't see... I could play Defend, but I'm just not going to. This is not worth the energy. I think we just hold on to all of our energy here. Take 10 damage. Play all the cards on future turns. That way I don't have to skip this 1,000 cuts, I can just play it. Even though it costs me 3. Essentially taking advantage of the ice cream to allow us to play only the cost-effective cards from Snecko. Hello. I think I can get a kill with both of these potions. I have exactly enough energy for this hand. Math. Let's do some math. Let's see, so choke is 12... Well, 16. And then it's plus 7 on everything else there. So 16 plus 12... 28... 34... 40... 50... And then 7 times 5 is another 35. So we do 85 damage. If we Cunning Potion, we'll get 3 Shiv Plus. And those will do a base of 6 plus 7 is 13 each, so 39 more damage. 85 plus 39... 124, that works too. Or that works, rather, the Cutting Potion. We could also Liquid Memories the Choke, and that might be there as well. Let's use the Cunning Pot of the two. It also puts us on, well, like Ink Bottle 8, I guess. We get a Tori, reducing unblocked attack damage from 5 to 1. Very appropriate for the Book of Stabbing. Do we want an Acrobatics? Or more cards draw? I don't think so. Not an unupgraded one. Let's get this leg sweep upgraded. I don't want to upgrade the blade dances that much, even though they do add an extra shiv, which is good. I'm worried that that extra shiv is going to be a liability against fights like the Heart and against Time Eater. Let's get one more upgrade and one more elite. I could go through the shop for the heal, but I don't think we're going to need the heal for the Bronze Automaton. Hey, Pantograph, you love to see it. Healing us 25 at the start of boss fights. So good on Heart runs. I like a Survivor upgrade, actually. I am primarily concerned about my ability to block right now. Oh man, nice. A blessed run that sees Thwack in Act 2. We were knocked unconscious. Groggy and with a throbbing head, we awakened to find ourselves thrown in the center of a massive stadium. We now begin the 4200th combat. Unfortunately, ouch. If we Sucker Punch you, that brings you to Tori range at least. We take 115 here. I should probably put some more damage down. Front one first. Okay, bit of damage taken, but Not enough to dissuade us from the second part of this combat. Victory! A powerful fight with many rewards puts us up against a Taskmaster and a Gremlin Knob. And if we're able to beat them both, we will be rewarded with 2 relics. 1 rare, 1 uncommon, and 100 gold. Don't stress about that draw. It's all good. So let's see, if we Blade Dance, Liquid Memories Blade Dance, that would be 6 shivs at 7 damage each. 6 times 7 is 42? Yes, 42. Plus 2 more chokes at 3 damage, 48 damage. Not enough to kill. If we get back the choke, we'll do... We'll also play the Defend in that case for 3 more, but that's still not enough. If we get back Choke, we do 15 damage, bringing them down to 43, and then every card thereafter is 6 additional damage. So 43 minus 4 times 6 is 24. Then another 43 minus 36, rather, right? Yeah, 4 times 6 plus 3 times 4. 36 damage from the Blade Dance. Which leaves them at... $7? And then we're 1 off, right? 43 minus 36. Yes, 7. We're 1 off. Because of course we are. Damn it. Still, that guaranteed kills the knob next turn. But if that's the case, maybe I should just pull back the choke next turn. Although I played the Defend at the end, right? So that'll put us into Torii range. We'll only take 1. Yeah, okay. Don't like that I have to use the potion here, for the record. That said, those are pretty good defensive relics. The pair gives us 10 max HP immediately. A fossilized helix prevents us from losing health the first time we would take damage each combat. And a dex potion replacement. No discard in the deck, otherwise I'd be all about a Sneaky Strike Plus, honestly. Maybe I should still take it. But if I didn't take an unupgraded Acrobatics, what am I even doing? I do have Survivor? Alright. It's just good damage. And this is just a good hand. Love to see it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, retain. Yes, please. And I love that we got both Choke and Sucker Punch upgraded by that, Whetstone. Concentrate might be better now that we have Sneaky Strike. I'll give it a chance. We've already seen Thwack, so what purpose would there be to another event? Get upgrade all strikes and defends? Get the Cursed Tome, which would be good, sure. We'd get the Ritual Dagger for 99 gold. 99 gold's pretty good. Or yeah, we could have gotten Bites. I think all good reasons to have looked at that event. Okay, if we're not lucky, lucky's not the right word. We're diligent here. We can probably block Hyper Beam with our Buffer Charge. Although not with this draw, unless I use the Dex Potion. Or we can just kill it before Hyper Beam occurs. That's the other option. Or I can Blessing at the Forge. Ooh. Actually, I like the Blessing at the Forge. Do that. Give that back. Thank you. Still not quite enough. Oof. Also, oof. Looks like we got him anyway, though. 12 energy is a ton. GG. Please give me an afterimage game. Or how about a Nightmare, letting us create 3 copies of a card in our hand? With Snecko Eye, both the Nightmare is random cost, and the copies that you create are the same price as the original card, so we can target something like a cheap 1000 Cuts, a cheap Leg Sweep, whatever it is that we might want, and make cheap copies of it. We are also offered the Runic Pyramid here, to go with our Snecko Eye. Probably don't want to do that. Wouldn't be opposed to 5 energy per turn with Cursed Key. Making it a lot easier to get everything in play, or we can take the Wrist Blade, making any 0-cost attacks do additional damage. Runic Snecko always seemed like a trap to you? It is for the most part a trap. Not a great combination. Especially not when we have a well-laid plans. The problem is you end up stuck with a handful of 3-cost cards, you can't play any of them, and then you can't draw any more cards. Then you die. We might get occasionally bonus damage on Dagger Spray and stuff, but let's take the Curse Key. Bring this up to 5 base energy with extra from Happy Flower. We do have to take a Curse, unfortunately. And we don't get to go to a shop because we have to go for the Burning Elite. That's going to complicate things. You too, Get Down. Thanks for all the viewership. Do we take an Accuracy? That'll make our shivs do quite a bit more damage. I think we should. More 1000 Cuts. Are we supposed to play Choke first? I definitely was. Looks like we get a kill either way. So many cuts, you'll say, dang. That's a lot of cuts. Bouncing Flask is good damage, too. Let's take an upgraded one of those. It's kind of tangential to what we're currently doing, but we need more damage of all kinds. Minus 12. 12. We cannot full block this. Period. So we have to use our buffer on turn 1. That is okay. This will only take 1 damage at most. Yeah, don't worry. 10,000 cuts! Not bad. And I think we should now take a Piercing Wail, especially an upgraded one. Excellent blunking. Keep the current potions. Change the current potions. Swift potion seems better than a Dex potion. Thank you, Helix. Well, this is what the Swift Potion's for. That's better. A crunchy sound effect, though. One more. 130 max HP Giant Head. Wow. Okay. Don't tell me I dupe this Sneaky Strike. I'll just hold on to the Nightmare. Cards are very expensive. So expensive. Please stop, though. Genuinely. It's gonna be my buffer next turn unless it doesn't attack. Good. Gonna bank some energy. Apparently need to be able to afford a 15 cost hand. Yeah, here we go. Expertise. Good. Okay, never full blocking here, unfortunately. So close. Not gonna keep any of that. Okay, this is a better turn. I might Nightmare this Blade Dance. It's still not a Tory turn. Dang. Oof. Oof. Yep, pretty average costs so far. Okay, we just have to get enough damage this turn. Looks like we're there, though. Thank goodness for the slow debuff. Captain's Boat Thingy gives us 18 Blanc on turn 3. I would freaking love a footwork so that we can block properly. Give me that. We can Nightmare it if we want to, too. It goes to 2x3. Cool. And that's fine, you can do that. It's like, what, OG boat thingy or something? Is that it? Yeah. That's the one. There you go. It was something weird. Perfect. Second choke is an interesting option. Dodge and roll plus not that bad now that we have a footwork. Predator could be okay. I don't think I'm going to take it. Let's take the dodge and roll. Hey, Baron Von Cool. Yeah, still the 2000 cuts deck. It's alive and somehow well. Gotta open this chest, take a curse, and the blue key. Get a regret. That's gonna hurt a bit. At the end of your turn, lose hit points equal to the number of cards in hand. Are there any upgrades that feel particularly important? No. So I should not visit rest sites. Gonna hold on to concentrate because we have this regret in our deck. Love that we have ice cream. I think I can block that. Just a hunch. Okay, well, our buffer will eat it, at least. Reflex Plus and Adrenaline. Two very different cards, but I don't think I want either of them. Don't have enough consistent discard for Reflex to be good, and this is probably not going to be energy positive. You guys again. But I told you to get out of here. Stinky Jowers. Hit the one that's guaranteed to be attacking next turn. Calipers, yeah, those would sure be good here. Yes. A little more poison? Nah. Let's get two events. We haven't seen either Mind Bloom or double orb walkers. Could also be a random shop or a removal opportunity to get rid of this curse. It's a removal opportunity to get rid of Sneaky Strike. I actually don't mind losing Expertise. It's less good now with this Neko Eye. I think I'll lose the Sneaky Strike, though. I'll look at... I'm gonna look at two here. Discovery is good, even with this Neko Eye. Mayhem, play the top card of the draw pile every turn. That has a couple really bad hits in the Piercing Wail and the Nightmare. That's sketchy. Meanwhile, Panic Button is just like really big glunk. Take that Panic Button. I think I go defend Sucker Punch. This is 18, block for 16. Keep the Panic Button in the Nightmare. Dagger Sprays here. And Finale. There's 1,000 Cuts. I don't think I actually need to Nightmare this choke, because I'm pretty sure we just get a kill right now. Yeah. Blood Vial heals us 2 at the start of each fight, so that's going to be 6 hit points? Alright. 6 hit points. That's not that many hit points. We still have all of our strikes. Oh boy. And a regret. Oh boy. At least we have Pantograph. And a big blunt card. And I'm pretty happy to use a potion in this fight, since we have lots of money. So I'm going to keep our buffer intact for now. And then cry. Oh no. Made a terrible mistake. But my hit points... Alright, we'll just draw a Piercing Wail next turn. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, we have Captain's Wheel too. And we did draw Piercing Wail. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. What do you got? Yes. No need to play that one. How does Panic Button interact with Dodge and Roll? If you play the Dodge and Roll first, the Panic Button won't stop you from gaining the second instance of block, but if you already have the Panic Button debuff in effect, then you won't be able to get any of the block from the Dodge and Roll. It'll be 0 this turn, 0 next turn. This Piercing Wail to do the Piercing Wail thing with. Oh. Well, that's fine, I guess. Is it, though? And we have a regret. That's what happens when you have 5 strikes in your deck. Oh, but my block's blocked for how much? Good Lord. little smaller? Sure. Do this. Tinyfied. Shrink down a little lower too. There. Like that at least. And should have just played the leg sweep for the weekend. So by playing the Piercing Wail there, we remove all of that strength, making the second half of this fight way easier. Expelliarmus, thank you so much for the 2 months and that Prime sub. Glad you've been enjoying the chill and educational streams. My goal is definitely to make a channel where people can come to learn about the game while enjoying it. Get him. That's why I've been holding Survivor. Oh, I redrew it, but discarded again. Get out of here. Take that, you stinky regret. GG. To thump, to thump, to thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all these cuts? Prepare your knives. Slice into that heart. Yeah, only one boss there, thankfully. Do I upgrade Discovery? Yeah, let's do it. This will come back to us, allowing us to generate multiple cards over the course of a fight. Paper Crane sure is good here, causing enemies who are weak to do 40% less damage rather than 25%. Consider Paper Crane to be one of the best defensive relics in the whole dang game, so it's perfect here. I think Dash is perfect as well. We don't want Strange Spoon, not with the shivs. We do want a Gambler's Brew, letting us discard any number of cards. Probably want a removal, and then, like, can't quite do Strawberry card remove. Definitely want to remove a card, the Regret. Question is, do we want Caltrops for more damage? Probably. Caltrops are good. And that should be plenty. Onwards. Call that a pretty good store. Not the best store. A pretty good store. Gonna strip Artifact with Piercing Wail. Weaken this lad with the Paper Crane so that next turn is not so spooky. 21 plus 6 by 4. Got a Footwork and 2 defense. You got Discovery. Nothing. Oh! Well, that was a convenient draw. Good job, Traitor Bottle. The day you didn't betray me. Yet. Okay, we're already taking almost nothing. Can I make that actually nothing? Don't think so. Neutralize this turn is a good idea, but that would require not putting Footwork down. Base attack is 8. 8 goes to 4? Then 3 by 4. So we still don't full block with defend. Alright, I'm just gonna stop playing cards, bank the energy. Take almost nothing here. Don't forget we have Pantograph. You need to stay weakened. Need to stay facing you, so I guess Sucker Punch is going on you. One more. Two, 1. That's exactly all of our energy? Sure. Okay, that's a kill if we want it. Gonna choose to up the Happy Flower here. Perfect. And a Bottled Lightning allowing us to choose any one skill card to have in our opening hand. Bottled Nightmare could be interesting. I like Bottled Discovery. Or Bottled Bouncing Flask for maximum damage output. I'm gonna bottle the Discovery though. I don't want to bottle the Nightmare without the well-laid plans in play. I don't think I want any more damage cards. We need to be able to survive here. Pantograph and Blood Vial healed for the same amount there. Incredible. Should have been Nightmare. All right, fair enough. Should have been Nightmare. Show me Nightmare. Show me Nightmare. Hang on. Do I Gambler's Brew here? Or do I simply just, like, play Caltrops, play Footwork? I'm okay with play Caltrops, play Footwork. I guess I'll take one finisher. Oh, we stop. If we play further cards, the Beat of Death will consume our buffer. Which I want for this attack. Oh boy, do I ever want for this attack. Not really worth it. So we just pass? I mean, we get to bank all the energy anyway. And then this will be covered if we can get Weaken, which we do. Here is Nightmare. Nightmare on Leg Sweep is pretty good. But what about Nightmare on Thousand Cuts? Maybe want to hold this Bouncing Flask so I can remove all of the artifact, but I can't hold Whale, Flask, and Nightmare. Nightmare Piercing Whale is also a reasonable choice. Lots of Weaken. Alright, I'm in. Make it happen. I think we use our panic button here, and then we just lean on the Tori next turn. Although I should dodge a roll panic button so that I can have Beat of Death block. Play that one too. 10 damage per card. Piercing Whales don't do anything. No reason really not to use this energy potion. Could gamble, but don't feel like it's a good idea. Questionable choice. Good finisher, though. This is the last turn that Beat of Death is only one. We actually don't even get to play finisher because we've damage capped. Alright, well, good talk. — 11,000 cuts. I'm in. How could I not be in? Spiky. Alright, Mr. Hart. GG. To you. GG. Hey everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Did you know that I'm live 5 days a week on Twitch? Come join us to watch me live, ask questions, or chill with the community. Click the link in the description below to follow and be notified when I'm live. And while you're down there, make like a sandwich and sub to this channel for more fresh Baylor content. Ta-ta for now.